Hello teammates! Welcome to LiveWELL 2021. This is a tutorial on how to get started with your LiveWELL incentives for the 2021 plan year. Some highlights for this year are the personal well-being webinars are now located in the LiveWELL portal, and credit will be given after you answer the comprehensive quiz. There's also a new digital calendar for 2021 with brand new stories and wellness campaigns for each month. All the incentives will be paid out in the calendar year, just as we did last year. There's some other awesome opportunities to be aware of, such as virtual race series, some challenges that will occur in the LiveWELL portal with prizes, and lots more. Also, make sure to check out the LiveWELL Streams channel. We have In the Kitchen videos, a podcast, live meditations, and also Thrive in 5 Resilience Toolbox work. Keep checking the LiveWELL website and the LiveWELL Yammer site for more information and updates. Accessing LiveWELL is easy. From work, you can simply go to People Connect, to the Teammate site, and then to LiveWELL. From home, you can go into Go Remote, or you can go directly to the teammate.atriumhealth.org/LiveWELL outside the firewall. You can even go from your mobile device using the Atrium Teammate app, or use your search engine with the same link. So for 2021, we encourage you to get started by taking your personal health survey. This takes you roughly 10 minutes, and it's a great way to sort of get an overview of how you are doing in your overall well-being. It will ask you questions about your financial wellness, your physical wellness, if you're up to date on your preventative screenings. It'll also ask you for information about how you're doing with your exercise and your sleep and your eating habits. So take a few minutes to start your personal health survey. Once you have completed that, you'll get a score that shows you how you scored in these different areas, and that may help guide you with your physical, financial, and personal well-being buckets. For physical well-being, you have some options that you can do, and we'll discuss those in just a minute in detail, and also financial, and then for the personal. So teammates that are on the benefits plan will be able to earn the following incentive amounts as listed below. If you are on the individual teammate plan, the physical, financial, and personal well-being are each worth $225 for a total of $675 if you complete all three. Remember that completing your health survey is not worth an actual incentive amount, but is required in order to get the other incentive amounts. If you are on the family plan, each incentive, the physical, financial, and personal, are paid out at $450 apiece for a total of $1,350. Depending on when you complete these incentives is when the payout occurs. So if you complete one or all three by March the 8th and you are on the biweekly payroll, you will get the payout on April the 16th. If you're on monthly payroll, it will be April 30th. The next deadline is June 14th, and then the final deadline is October 18th. So depending on when you complete these incentives is when you will be paid out for the maximum amount of either $675 or $1,350, depending on if you are on the individual or family plan. These incentives are paid into your health savings account if you are on the health savings plan, or into an incentive account if you are on the copay plan. You can use the funds in either account to pay for medical bills, copays, prescriptions, glasses, dental work, things like that. So let's look at physical well-being. You have the option here, if you've had your annual wellness exam, to go in and put that information in. Remember, this one, even if you go to an Atrium provider, is not automatically updated. You need to go in and put the date that you had your annual physical exam and your provider's name, and make sure to submit. We will take anything from October 1st of 2020 all the way through October 18th of 2021. After you have completed your exam, go in and attest to that information in your portal. You also have the option to work with a health coach for your prevention action plan. Now there are two health coaching options. One is in the physical well-being pillar. The other falls in the personal well-being pillar. This one here in the physical well-being is more of a prevention plan. So you will make an appointment to speak with your coach. The coach will call you at your scheduled appointment and discuss your prevention action plan, and then schedule a follow-up call with you at least 4 weeks after your initial call, and then the coach will submit the credit for you at that point. You can also engage into the LiveWELL Care Management Program. This would be either a MedCost or a MATA program. So for instance, if you are a pregnant teammate, you can engage in the Smart Starts program through MedCost. And once you have completed all of your calls, your coach from MedCost will give you credit for that, for physical well-being. If you completed the MATA program or in the MATA program, you can also get credit for that. Another option here is to engage in medical nutrition therapy. So if you are on the benefits plan, you can qualify for up to 6 sessions per year to speak with a registered dietitian, to have a meeting with them regarding, diabetes. You can discuss lowering your blood pressure or your cholesterol through your diet. So there's more detailed information on the website about that program. Once you have completed your sessions with a dietitian, you can go in and enter that information into your LiveWELL portal for credit. With the physical well-being or physical exam and the nutrition therapy, once you have submitted your information, it takes about 24 hours for you to see a green check mark in physical well-being. When you work with one of the coaches in either the care management or the Atrium Health coaches, you should see that credit once you have completed the calls. For financial well-being, so for this pillar, you have a couple of options. We have the on-demand webinars, either the virtual or the live options. Once you have completed the webinar, at the end of it, you will receive a code. You will go in and put the name of the webinar that you viewed, the person that instructed it, the code, and the date that you viewed it. Within 24 hours, you will see a green check mark for financial well-being. If you are taking a prescription to manage a chronic condition, you can speak with a Carolina Care pharmacist for a one-on-one medication management session. Once you have completed that session, the pharmacist will give you a code to enter into your portal for credit. You can also choose to view the Advanced Directives webinar. Once you have completed that webinar, again, you will get a code that you could use to put in for financial well-being credit. Another option is if you have your own personal financial advisor. Once you have completed your annual meeting with that advisor, go in and attest to that information into the LiveWELL portal. After entering any of the financial well-being incentives, you should see the green check mark within 24 hours. Now let's look at personal well-being. So there's quite a few options to pick from here. Again, you have an option to work with a coach. This time it would be more of an accountability coaching session. So if you have a personal goal that you would like to work on, let's say you would want to maybe run a 5K, or maybe you want to work on your sleep habits, you can work with the coach, schedule an appointment in your portal. The coach will call you for your initial session. Once you've completed your initial session, they will schedule a follow-up call. After the completion of your second call, the coach will award you credit for personal well-being. You have the option to do one of the personal well-being webinars. These are hosted this year in the LiveWELL portal. Once you have completed the webinar, you will take 2 comprehensive questions, and after completing those questions, you should see the green check mark for personal well-being appear in your portal within 24 hours. We would love for you to be a LiveWELL or Compassion champion. So if you are a LiveWELL or Compassion champion, please go to the LiveWELL website and click on the Champion tab for more details. Once you have completed 3 activities within your department, such as attending one of the monthly meetings or hosting an event or a challenge in your department, you can attest to that and put that information into your LiveWELL portal. Another option for personal well-being is volunteerism. So if you have logged at least 4 hours of volunteer work within Atrium Serves, you can also go into the LiveWELL portal to attest to those 4 hours in order to receive credit for personal well-being. Blood donation also counts for Atrium Serves volunteer hours. So we encourage you to do that if that works for you. The Atrium Health Diversity Certificate Program is also an option for personal well-being. Remember, you do have to apply and be accepted into this program. Once you have completed it, you can attest to that information in the LiveWELL portal and receive credit. If you have taken or are going to take the 8-hour mental health first aid course, once you have completed the course, you can go and attest to the completing that and also receive credit for personal well-being. And then if you happen to have attended Weight Watchers or are engaged in a weight management program such as Carolina's Weight Management, you can attest to that information in the LiveWELL portal and get credit for personal well-being. Remember, in all three of these portals, the physical, financial, and personal well-being, you must take your health survey in order to see the green check marks appear. The personal health survey is not worth an incentive amount, but it is required in order to receive the other 3 incentives. And you are welcome to take as many of these options in each pillar that you would like, but only one is required in order to earn the incentive. Some other resources that are available for you through LiveWELL are the fitness opportunities and discounts on the fitness tab of the website, a look at the healthy food environment and nutrition information, the green space work or Team Green. Under the sustainability information, there's a great new webinar for that. We also have the WELL podcast. Jennifer and Seth give bi-monthly updates on the WELL with interesting interviews with teammates across the system. If you'd like to see how LiveWELL stays well, you can view some of the videos that we have In the Kitchen with LiveWELL on the Streams channel. We do a live and recorded meditation each week and also do art activities for mental well-being. We will have some information about a healthy workspace environment. We'll also have interactive challenges throughout the year with prizes awarded. And then definitely check on the LiveWELL Champion tab on the LiveWELL website that has a full toolkit of ways that you can engage your team in ideas for LiveWELL. And on this screenshot here, you will see the red button when you go into the LiveWELL website where you would click to go into your portal. The username and password is the same username that you use to check your email or to log into CoreConnect. This is a screenshot of how the new portal will look this year. And with the arrow, you will see that the best place to start is with your health survey. Click on the Take Survey, and if you have had information in the past, if you've taken the survey in past years, you will see a graph that compares how you are doing this year to years in the past. There's also information on how to find your incentive payout and a quick overview of the payout amounts and deadline dates, as well as direct links to each of the physical, financial, and personal well-being options. Once you have completed, you will see all of your green check marks here. Remember, the Assess Your Well-Being, the health survey, is not worth an actual dollar amount and may only show eligible once you have completed it. But note that once you have done that, then you are eligible to earn the other 3 awards. I hope this has been helpful for you, and we look forward to a healthy and happy 2021. Thank you and live well.